My research program, which we call environmental chemistry or environmental organic chemistry, since most of our work focuses on organic chemicals, is focused on how chemicals behave in the environment, and then if we need to find ways to mitigate them, how might we mitigate them, how might we remediate them, and developing predictive tools to be able to predict their fate if they are released into the environment. My lab is in Lilly Hall, and we do mostly chromatography and mass spectrometry as the fundamental basis for the analytical tools that we use, but we also have to develop tools to be able to answer the questions that we pose. The kinds of research that we do and the data that we generate is valuable to a lot of different stakeholders. Some of the stakeholders could be at the federal level to help in policy and guidelines. It can be the public to better understand the boundaries of their concerns. Turf grass companies, paper pulp companies, even military, and then as also the municipalities, water resource recovery facilities. They are constantly calling me. I get several calls a week to be able to address, how should we be concerned? At what level should we be concerned? What can we do? And so part of our research is to try to help them better optimize their processes to reduce concerns that people have and reduce contaminants that are ending up in our biosolids that we use as soil amendments. I take phone calls, I take emails, I schedule Zoom meetings to try to help people. I've had Zoom meetings and phone calls with people in different state offices in the state of Indiana and Wisconsin and Michigan, and on the federal level, and also several industry. And I do for people, the general public, I try to have email communication, and they always, everybody wants data faster than we have it, but hopefully, over the next year, we'll actually have a lot to contribute to address a lot of people's concerns. Right now, the research that I'm doing on these poly and perfluoroalkyl substances is pretty exciting to me, and especially trying to better understand if and how much land application of biosolids under normal land application processes, under normal types of biosolids we get from most plants, how much are they really impacting our water quality? And I feel like this is really important. Otherwise, there's going to be a huge push to just landfill them or incinerate them, and that is not a very sustainable approach. So I'm excited about providing the data that will increase our sustainable practices. One of my passions is to really equip and empower graduate students to go out and be our future leaders, as well as the undergraduates that are going to go and be in different federal organizations, National Research Conservation Service, EPA, and several other entities like that. I think sometimes when people know that I'm in agronomy department as my major home, they totally don't realize that agronomy involves a lot more than just seeds to grow the crops or the genetics that go into the plants. It also has to do with soil health and soil amendments, and so understanding that there's a link between not just pesticides in agriculture, but all the other human waste that we try to use in a sustainable manner to use as soil amendments and fertilizers to also help grow crops.